Hello guys, Peaches here, and today I'm going to be reviewing a portable aircon. Remember I done this one? Yeah, it's like this one, but it's a big boy. And if you noticed, it says here, portable aircon. So we're already off to a good start, and it has life spelt wrong here as well. This is going to be a fun review, so let's unbox this and I'll see you guys in a sec. I can see this camera is going to probably fall, but here we go. Portable air conditioner. Enjoy the life. We're already off to a good start with the bad English. And no power, it can work. Photoshopped. And then again, photoshopped. That one's covered over, but photoshopped. Again, portable aircon. So this is not an aircon, it's a portable aircon. And you can see here for bad English, across here. So let's unbox it and see what enjoyment we have in here. It also says please do not use when charging. What's it gonna do? Blow up. So there's the box, which is already falling apart. By the way guys, this was like under £15 off Amazon, and now it's not available on Amazon. It's not for sale now. So I'm assuming it must have got recalled, but oh well. Let's pull this out. Inside we have the aircon. My camera, if it wants to fall over, right, so that's the aircon unit, and then it tells you the instructions, which are all in Chinese. Yeah, that's gonna be useful. And it's apparently Yonglong. Interesting. And let's take off the protective things, which we don't need these. That's the aircon unit itself, which is already quite dirty, so I'm gonna wash my hands after this video. That's nasty. Ew. There's no fan in it. It's not powered. Micro USB port. There's your different settings on the front. Micro USB. The back. Okay, that plastic tab is sharp. I can't open it. That's gonna be a problem. You're probably going to need a screwdriver to get these tabs off, because those are sharp. Which, speaking of which, so that's where you put your battery, obviously, and this tab, which is probably going to snap, doesn't want to come off. Okay. The instructions don't tell you much. It should say, you should be able to get that off. Anyway, I can see in there is the small one. Then in this bag, obviously, is the battery, which at least it's not a pink one. It's a decent battery over the look of it. A cheap USB cable. And the ice block, which is a lot smaller than I would have expected. I would have thought this block would have been, like, look at that, it's tiny. I would have thought it would have been a full size ice cooler block, which I do have them in my freezer, but this is basically half the size of one of the regular ice cooler blocks. So if you only use a regular ice cooler block, you'll have to take that tray out and jam it into the back and have it half sticking out. It's a little bit of a design flaw, I think. I thought it was a full size, judging by the Amazon listing, and these were supposed to be blue. So I don't know why the purple. That's the battery itself. That's the cheap USB, micro USB cable. Everyone has a ton of these, so you don't need those. Phone stand. So you can put your phone in like that, which that's a look. But yeah, I'm going to use some anti-bac wipes, clean the front of this, and my hands with some Dettol, because why is it dirty? That's nasty. Which way is the battery supposed to go in? There's nothing on the instructions saying which way it's supposed to go in. The instructions don't really say anything at all. I'm guessing it goes like that. Hopefully this doesn't set fire to my flat. I'm guessing that's how it goes. Yeah, there we go. So that's standard. It's actually not that loud. That's second speed. That's full volume. Which on a table, that isn't too bad. I've heard noisier fans of desk fans than this. And it only blows out to about there, about 5 inch. No, actually no, it blows out to about a foot. Could just about feel a breeze about a foot. Yet again, it isn't a very powerful fan. And that's on full whack. And it does remember why it was last on, that's good. And there's a little charging light there. That's obviously a different settings button. It looks like something from the 90s, which I find really funny. It's got a little plastic handle, which will probably snap off eventually. And now let's get this open. Open! Come on, there we go. That clip is really tight in there. And then it's dirty in there as well. Gross. That's a second block. So it comes with 2 of these little mini blocks, which are tiny. These are about the same size as, yeah, about the same size as the mini coolie, near enough. I do have the big style ones as well, but if you have the large ones, it's gonna have to be like that, basically. Which will probably be the next following day, or later in the evening, as then will take a while to freeze, probably a few hours to freeze these, so I'll get back to you guys once this has froze. There we go. It has a very tight, don't know if you can see that, very tight clip on the device, and let's put, which just about fits. I'm not going to clip it all the way in. Oh. Well, we found a little design flaw. Because the ice blocks expanded because of the water, it's expanded too much and it barely will go in. That's a little bit of a design flaw. And it's blowing pretty cold air. It's blowing pretty cold air, so it's doing its job. I'm gonna try something, because that just about come out. Yeah, that's something that wasn't thought through. Well, this, that looks stupid. But yeah, that does the same. It blows cold air, so this doesn't fit. Even though it would fit, as you can see, it's about the same width as the ice block itself. So in theory, it would fit, but they deliberately made a little shelf so we can't put a full size in. There's a full size, we'll go about there, which is, that's a little bit dumb, isn't it? It works though, but that's not intended for it. It's intended to have the ice block, and it's getting quite watery quite quickly because of ice forming on them, so eventually that could short your power. But yeah, it works pretty well. You don't need to have it on full blast. I have it on, well, the lowest. The lowest is just about right enough. But no, this is not a bad little product. But no, it's not a bad little air conditioner that could be used for like furry cons or in fursuit, or you could use it for keeping yourself cold when you're doing editing or so, because yeah, I do recommend this little aircon. I will have in the description the link to where I got this aircon from. Unfortunately, it's not available on Amazon anymore, which is unfortunate. So I'll see you guys in the next video.